Hello? Hello? Yeah, who this?
Yo, Jen, it was good. It's Mase.
Mase, what's going on, Playboy?
I'm good, man. I wanted to talk to you, man, because number one.
You want me to put you on the show or what?
I mean, you can. You can. You on the show right now?
Yeah, I'm on my show right now, Mase.
Yeah, I don't mind. I just like Jen, I know you. So, the first thing, I think, when you be saying stuff, I think you need to be more truthful, man, because you were there and you saw some things, but it seemed like you doing stuff for ratings and instead of just being real. If you're going to tell people the truth, don't blemish my name and try to make your show look better. Tell the absolute truth, man.
How did I blemish your name, Mase?
I know, but you keep saying stuff like me and Diddy, like, you know I'm a real man. Like, why you guys looking at me funny about what you saying, bro?
How I got somebody, hold up. How do I have somebody looking at you funny, Mase?
Just straight up, because like you saying funny stuff about religion and all that, like me and him saying, like, yo, I don't even play like that, bro.
Bro, let me tell you something. Did I say you and him was praying together? Go ahead. I'm gonna let you talk.
I know you to be a real one.
Go ahead.
I know you to be an upstanding guy. So I'm not expecting no funny business from you. Like, even in your show, you said some stuff about you and Puff was taking a picture with his dude shot Big before he even got killed. But you never really addressed that. So if you don't start addressing stuff, bro, address the real stuff, man. Don't be playing around, because this is not a game. This is people's life. And I'm the only one really willing to say something or to do something about it. I ain't hiding behind no YouTube and all of that.
So you saying, Mase, hold up. You saying that you know who I am. Go ahead.
I'm saying in your video, it's in your video where you said you took a picture with a nigga who shot Big. That's crazy.
Bruh.
You said you took a picture with him.
Bruh, you're not listening. Bruh, listen here. Mase, when you talk, I don't say a thing. When I talk, I want the same respect. Now, what I told you was, and what you didn't hear, was they showed me a picture of me, Puff, and the nigga who killed, that Lil C said killed Big. The FBI said they saw the picture too. When they showed me the picture, they had the face blurred out. I didn't say I took a picture. I said the FBI. Yo, bro. I said the LAPD showed me a picture of me, Puff, and the nigga who shot Big. The Lucy said.
Why would you, Puff and Big? Why would you and Puff be taking a picture with a dude who did that? That don't make no sense.
Because they showed me the picture. I don't know who took the picture. What do you mean? The nigga walked up to Puff car first. And I think.
Why was y'all with him?
Puff was in the car. I was standing on the outside. This nigga was coming up down the drive. He was coming down the street. What are you talking about?
Okay,
so if you want to say something, Mase, tell us why you didn't go. Mase, why you didn't go to the party? Mase, why you didn't go to the party?
The party? Because I was in a hotel with Brandy.
Why you didn't go? Brandy told you told me that Brandy told you, let's go to the party. Why you didn't go to the party?
I didn't go to the party because all y'all seem like snakes. And I'm not going to...
So, Mase, who told you? Mase, didn't I tell you? Listen here, Mase. Did I tell? Let's keep it 100. When you was riding around.
Answer. Let me answer.
Go ahead.
Let me answer the question. You guys was the security. If somebody shot the biggest rapper in the world, why y'all didn't shoot back? Y'all had guns?
Mase, let me ask you something. I'm gonna get to that. Mase, one question. When you was riding around Cali with Stevie J, didn't I pull you to the side and say, what the is you doing in a drop-top Benz riding around with Stevie J around Cali? Did I say that to you, Mase? Did I say that to you, Mase? That's some sucker. You hear what he just said? You don't want to know the truth. That was your man, Mase. Mase, you want to feel a certain kind of way, brother? You tell the truth. That ain't the only reason why you didn't go. You was in the room with Brandy. He talking about nobody shot back. He know me and Tone ran after them cats. He knew we blew the light. He know I told him, why you running around here with Stevie J? See, I'm gonna get in his ass. Tell him he don't play something. Bro, I don't mind coming out of retirement. And none of them fuck with me either. Yeah, call the nigga back, he don't wanna hear it. But let me just tell you something, Mr. Mase. I don't do nothing for ratings. I don't give a shit about this. You talking about you're the only one that's willing to say something. Man, you just not coming out against Cat. I started this years ago, in 97. I was the first one to go on MTV. In 97, when Nick Bloomfield and Miss Wallace them came and asked me to do that, I was the first one spoke up. None of y'all spoke up. Y'all was steady running around this cat. I was the one. You know the money I was making in the street. You know I was with the 112th Street posse, Slick and the Family, same game. But you know, Mase, I was right there. Nobody, one of the biggest rappers. You right. I told them before they even left the house, I was the only one. All the security was Snake. I told you, Mase, you know why you ain't come. You couldn't answer that question. Mase, why you didn't come? Oh, I was in the hotel with Brandy. You told me Brandy was begging you to come. You forgot that, huh? I didn't. She stopped you from coming to the biggest party out there in Soul Train. You ain't tell people about the fact that Friday you went to the game and they told you, if you gonna call and be a man, man up, dog. I'm right here. And yes, my title said, Mase said he ain't playing with Diddy for his publishing. Now you take that any kind of way you want to take it, brother. You take that any kind of way you want to take it. If a brick hits you, say ouch. Let's get back to this, man, because he called in for a minute. You know what I'm saying, with that bullshit. I don't never want to know how real it is. Come on, some YouTube show. Now y'all ask for Mase, there you go. He gonna stay. He told me he want to get down to the business, and he gonna talk about all the security was snakes. Get the hell out of here. No, that wasn't no troll, brother. That was Mase. I know Mase's voice. And the reason I know that wasn't no troll because he didn't call me. He called me on my private phone. You understand what I'm saying? He called me on my private phone. And the only way he could have got that number was MREC. Get it? I got two phones. He called me on my private phone. No, he ain't gonna call on the show. I ain't got no rap phone. It's whatever.
I was actually in a hotel with a young lady.
And when you heard this information, what was your next actions?
My next actions? After what?
When you heard Biggie died, did you stay in your hotel room? Did you leave out? Did you want to go back to New York?
I actually was trapped in a hotel.
Now I want to ask the question. What do you mean trapped?
It was about probably like 70 or so bloods in the hallway. I couldn't even leave my room.
How'd you get out?
One of the guys.
Why would it be 70 bloods in your hallway after Biggie Smalls died?
Actually, after Big got killed, they was probably looking for more bad boy artists. And I couldn't even leave the room till Gene Dill, the officer had to come get me.
So he was trying to divert that whole conversation and make it seem like, so Gene, why you didn't shoot? Listen to me. It wasn't because Big wasn't my principal. He knew the fact that we had blew the light and we was halfway down the block, crossed the light, and then when the first shot went off, our driver took straight off. I'm screaming at our driver because he was told that somebody was pointing a gun at Big them. He should have just threw the car in reverse. He knew the whole story, my man, because me and him had a conversation on the phone. He the one told me, well, I was in the room with Brandy and Brandy was trying to get me out the room to come to the party. So I felt that was kind of weird. So she said Brandy was calling me trying to get me out the room to come to the party. Well, you was in the room with Brandy. How's she calling you
to try to get you out the room to come to the party. You know what I'm saying? This was going through my mind. But Mase knew the whole situation. Mase knew that it's no way possible that I was able, being sideways in the car, because Puff, when I got in the car, Puff had put his seat back. Now I'm sideways in the car like this, and I'm cussing him out like, yo, man, what the f is you doing? Why you got your seat back like this? We hear the shot, bow. Puff put his head down. I go to open the door. Kenny flies, going straight. So he knew the whole story. What I supposed to do? Put my gun out the window and just start shooting like this? When the car had already turned the corner, it came out of parking space. So he knew the story, bruh. He was trying to just divert the attention of, well, why security? So ask security, ask big security, ask Paul, ask the LAPD. The LAPD officer that was right there, they was right behind. Paul was outside the car. Why didn't they shoot? Why when we turn back around and come down the street, that they way down the block, they coming back when we get back to the car. When we get back to the car, nobody's in Big's car. But Big, Mase knew this. Me and Mase had this conversation. Him and Tone is like this. He knew me and Tone jumped in the car and chased after the guy. We couldn't catch him. He wanted to divert the attention from himself because why didn't you tell Big that these dudes was trying to get at you, bruh? You had that conversation with with Puff, but you ain't had that conversation with Big. Big was your label mate. So people come on to him, why you ain't shoot? Listen to me, bro. At that time, I was young, dumb, and full of cum. Anybody who really knows me know that they ain't gotta worry about nothing if it comes to the point where gunplay has to be a part of my security. I'm not gonna hesitate, because I never bodyguard anybody that I wasn't willing to lay down my life for.